right, so today I want to talk about you versus the 10 times better you. And being a change maker in that aspect is very important because that's how you begin to make changes in your life to have the life you want. And so we're going to talk about that today really quick. So thanks for tuning in to Marcus Monroe TV. And we're going to talk about this and really get you in the position to be a change maker. And let's talk about this. So, you versus the 10 times better you. I'm going to keep it short today because this doesn't need to be long. It's a real simple point I want to make. If you want to live the life you've always dreamt of, if you want to have the things you've always dreamt of having, if you want to go out there and make an impact in the lives of your family, the lives of your children, loved ones, friends, and it's not always about materialistic items. You just want to up the quality of living. So you may want to experience having more. This can all be possible. But there's one thing that always makes it impossible. And that thing or that person is you. So that is why I say you versus the 10 times better you. Because the one that's in your way constantly is yourself. And if you're going to have the things you really desire, it's going to require you being the you need to be and move away from the current you. Okay? So there's always two things that are happening, and in the person's life. There are the things that are staying the same because you are the current you. And then there are the things you desire. And to get the things you desire will require you to be 10 times better. So you have to decide, you have to choose, who you want to be. Because if you really truly want to live the good life, then it's going to require you to stop being the current you. I mean, you really are going to have to put all you got into it. You're really going to have to go the extra mile. You're really going to have to do the extra hours, put in the extra time to really become 10 times better. And you know what happens to most people? They can't do it because they're so busy being current them or the current you. And this is what I find, when I talk to people and even starting out myself, I realize why I couldn't make the changes. Why were things staying the same? It's because I was staying the same. Too many people want their circumstances to change. Your circumstances will get better the moment you become better. If you don't become better, don't expect your situation to change. It ain't going to change. It's going to stay the same. Why is it going to stay the same? Because you're the same. The moment you become more than your situation has to change. And it has to fit you. It has to fit who you've become. So, this is how you become 10 times better. This is what I call the 10 times better version of yourself, and that requires you to move away from the current you. And in order to do that, you have to first know what you do not want to be. So, ask yourself, who are you currently? What are the traits that you have currently that you know you need to change in your life? Are you an angry person? Are you bitter? Are you a complainer? Are you a coward? Are you a person who doesn't like to go out and take risk? Are you shy? Are you lazy? Are you one that never gets motivated? Do you like change? Do you hate change? Are you a change maker? So, this is extremely important to understand. You have to become all the things that you currently are not. That's the beginning of becoming 10 times better. And that's the beginning of also becoming a change maker. And so we'll go into that a little bit more, but I wanted to take the time now and read something to you that I think you guys will find very interesting. Okay, so let me read this to you, and I think this will really bless you when we talk about you versus you. So there are 4 types of people in the world today. 1, there are the players. 2, the watchers. 3, the wanderers. And 4, the wanderers. If life were a baseball game, the players would be the people or the teams on the field. These are the ones who have sacrifice and practice until they are the best that they can be. They generally do what they love and love what they do. They reap the rewards of their efforts. The players use their powers to make things happen. They reach within to that well of power that they have developed to get the desired results. The players take risk and get rewards. Are you a player? Need a grand slam? Got a grand slam. The watchers are the spectators sitting in the stands. Watchers watch other people play the game of life. Watching somebody else get the money. Watching somebody else get the recognition. Watching some other guy get. Everyone who is not on the playing field is a spectator. True watchers are the people who never really try hard at anything. They may dream of being a player, but at first signs of difficulty, challenge, or disappointment, they discard their dreams and scurry off the playing field of life, silently vowing never to try that again. These wannabe players take their seat in the stands with carefully crafted excuses and explanations for not being in the game. Watchers are generally people who had a dream but let it be compromised. Watchers often say, I should have done this, or I could have been that, but I have a good life. They always got an excuse. The wanderers are the people in the parking lot, outside the stadium where the game of life is being played. They hear the sounds of the players and the spectators, but they are not part of the game. They know something is going on, but they must wonder what it is since they can't see it. Wanderers learn about what's going on secondhand. See, they live their lives responding to outside stimulus and developing other people's programs. They often see the world in terms of would have, could have, and should have. The wanderers are the people who are lost on the dirt road to the freeway to the parking lot outside the game of life. They have no idea of what is going on and no plans to find out, because these wanderers are like thistles in the wind. They blow from pillar to post without any goals, without any plans, or any roots to themselves. They are ruled by their addictions and their appetites. They only live for the moment and nothing more. Now, which one are you? Are you the players in life who take to the field and play the game of life? Because those are the 10 times better people. Are you the watchers, the ones who sit in the stands and watch the players play? They're always watching someone else get the victory, always watching someone else get the idea and move with it and win. Watchers always say stuff like this. I was just thinking about doing that thing, man. Wow. You did it? Wow, man, look at what happened to you. That's great. I was thinking about doing that myself. But you never do it. But you're going to watch him do it and win. Are you one of the wanderers who hang out in the parking lot and wonder, based on all the noise that's going on inside the stadium between the players and the watchers? What happened? I wonder what's going on in there. But you're always outside of things. Or are you a wanderer? You're on that dirt road outside that leads to the freeway, to the parking lot that's outside the stadium of where the game of life is being played. If you're a wanderer, you're lost, you're confused, you have no route, you follow this and that, and worst of all, you are simply someone that's ruled by your addictions and appetite. Okay? What I find with wanderers is because they're ruled by their addictions and appetite, their main focus is, when it's a guy, his main focus is money, power, and sex. And vanity, if you want to throw that in there, vanity. And if it's a female, she's always trying to get attention, love, and approval. So, nothing more. Okay? And which one are you? So, if you're going to be 10 times better, you need to start playing in the game of life and have no regrets. You have to be a risk taker and really go out there after it. Okay, guys? So, if you're going to be 10 times better, stop being current you. Become a player in the game of life. Go out there and play to win. And get rid of current you and become 10 times better you. And let me close with saying this. The change makers are the people who are the players in the game of life. Not the watchers, not the wanderers, or the wanderers. Now you choose. That's it for me. I'll talk to you guys another time.